Hey everyone, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at one of the mini warmers that is new to our spring summer catalog. I know we're like, I don't know, in May at this point, but you know, I figure why not? Let's take a look at this warmer, see what it's all about, and play around with the colored bulbs with it. So, for those of you who've been following me, I am feeling mostly back to normal. I have an occasional like cough here and there and occasional little like congestion, but for the most part, I'm back to normal, thank goodness. I'm sure it will take another week or so for it like to be like fully kind of back in business, but most of my energy has returned, or at least a good portion of it, so that's a fortunate thing. And while I definitely need to get back into my fitness and like just general like Energizer Bunny state of mind, I'm pacing it just to be safe. I don't need to like relapse and then go back and chill in bed. And also we're back to Bamboo Land. So, you know, clearly I needed a chance to, you know, reset and get things a little bit more how I wanted them. So with that being said, let's take a look at our warmer here. And again, thank you for all the warm wishes. I really appreciate it. It means a ton to me. So, all right. So we have this, it's called the Folk Flowers Warmers. I think I already said that. This is a glass warmer. It's a mini warmer, so 15 watts. These are great if you just want a nightlight and you don't want fragrance. If you want fragrance for a small space, or for an area that the fragrance isn't going to have struggle competing with. So open concepts might not be the best place for just a mini warmer by itself. Depending, again, it depends on the airflow. I've seen mystical magic happen with even a 15-watt warmer. So this is what it looks like before we put it on our mini warmer connector device plug. And the flowers go almost all the way around. You see in the back, there's a little area where it isn't. And if you notice, basically it's kind of like a frosted etching where the flowers are. So when the warmer's on, the light will come through where the flowers silhouettes are, and then the rest of it will kind of just be this opaque color, okay? So I have my handy dandy mini warmer ready to go. The nice thing about this is if you don't want to sit it in your wall like this, or if you are afraid it's too heavy for your outlet, you can purchase a tabletop base. They are a separate cost, but I do have several of them myself, and I just enjoy them. Sometimes you want a tabletop warmer. They're great for like desktop if you want to warm wax there without, you know, a full-size warmer in the way. They're great in the bathroom if you don't necessarily have a wall plug that you could just hang this in, because they are a little bit bulky, but you have some space on your counter and you don't necessarily want a full warmer. I have full warmers in my bathroom, but you know, that's a me thing. But I get it. Like sometimes if you're short on space, the mini warmers work just fine. I've also heard that some people use these in their like walk-in closets. I don't have wall plugs in my walk-in closet, but if I could, I would. So on that note, let's screw it on. It goes on the top like this. You do the same thing with the tabletop base if you had it. And, oh, it looks like, because I didn't have the little thing on there. Yeah. So if you have to be careful with these, they do come with a, well, we'll just be creative today, but they do come with this little foam ring. And if you don't put that in underneath, they don't tend to sit quite right on the warmer. Now, it's not going to like impact the performance. However, like, as you'll notice when I re-screw this one on, because this one doesn't have the foam pad in there, what's going to happen is the side that has like this sort of gap is not towards the back, it's off to the side. So that makes it a little bit inconvenient, actually. So actually, we'll turn it this way. That didn't really solve my problem. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna work with this. Maybe, fine. You're gonna make me put the little foam thing on. Very idea, right? Okay, so just to give you the demo with the actual foam pad. So see, now when I screw it on, it sits nicely on front as opposed to having the empty space in the back. I don't know why they didn't just continue the pattern around the back. That is kind of mystifying to me, especially considering it goes like more than 75% around the rest of it. Like, why don't you just finish the back? But I don't know, maybe they just got tired. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here's the bulb it comes with. Ooh, that is a little bit bright. Let's see if we can. Ah, there we go. Nothing like a little bit of focus. So this is what it's gonna look like. It does give off a nice soft glow. It's not going to put off a ton of light, but it is gonna put off enough light. So just keep that in mind. Like, we're in a full daylight room and I just refocused my camera, but if I remove this, see, you can kind of see it. It gives a little bit of brightness there, but it's not like gonna be like shining and radiating tons of light in your face. Okay, so that's with the clear bulb. Let me go ahead and swap out the bulbs. We're gonna play with the different colored bulbs today. And with these ones, fortunately, they don't burn my fingers off because they don't get quite as toasty warm as the 25-watt bulbs. Shocking. Is that how electricity and heat work? Okay. Here is with the red bulb. All right, beautiful. So this warmer, what I really love about it is because it's such a neutral kind of color tone palette. You know, it's basically, you know, just cream. Whatever sort of light you put in there is going to really be showcased well. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like a milky white, sort of almost like chalk white paint finish when it's off. All right, let's do the orange bulb. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Maybe if you want like a harvest glow or something more. Oh, that is really pretty. So again, as you can see, what happens, it's that the light really comes through on the leaves and the flowers themselves, and then the background glows, but still has some more opacity to it. That's really pretty. I kind of like the orange one. For a while, I was more about like, well, I guess I still am, about like the wild colored warmers or the really unique ones. But sometimes I just like a more simple, clean, basic one that I can really utilize the colored bulbs with. Some of the more busy warmers, we'll call them, are fantastic standalone pieces, but if you want to start being creative with the bulb colors, it can be challenging to get the same sort of dramatic difference like with this warmer. This is gorgeous in the green one. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's like super spring. And I guess, I don't know, I mean, I'm not an interior designer. That would have been like my other calling, I guess. But if I didn't go into musician land. But this is kind of like that indoors, outdoors trend that's happening. I mean, I wasn't on it like years before it happened. So like, what came first, the Johnny or the trend? I mean, it's just a thing. So anyways, I was actually kind of reading, funny story, as we're going through the colored bulbs and talking about plants for whatever reason. Studies have shown that bringing foliage into your house, whether it is real or artificial, actually does have a kind of calming and therapeutic effect on the brain. So that was kind of interesting to know. Ooh, so you do see the blue bulb through this. It is a little bit dimmer. Let me see if I can. Ziggy, turn off chandelier. Let's see if we can give you a little bit more of an idea. Nope, that's still, let me turn off the ring light. There you go. All right, so you can see, very pretty. It is a dimmer glow, but you can still see it pretty distinctly, even in, you know, mid-afternoon sort of daylight. You know, you'll see it come through the warmer. It just won't be like a faint hint, like in some of the ones we have. All right, next is the purple bulb. We'll just leave the ring light and everything off so it's a little easier to see everything. Come on, bulb. I believe in you. It's not that difficult. All right, and then we put this on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so with this one, obviously during daytime, this is going to be the dimmest of all of them. And your mileage will vary. There's like a marking on my bulb, the scratch on my bulb. That's why you're getting different color there. But you do get the purple. Let me see if I can bring it back a little. Like, it's visible that it's purple. It's just not going to have like a heavy glow that some of the other ones are gonna have. But nonetheless, very pretty. And if you want like this particular warmer, but with more of a subtle glow in like a room for nightlight, this is probably the way to go. All right, so that is the, what is this called again? Folk Flowers Warmer, good grief. Now, these our mini warmers used to be a little, the prices on them went up in this catalog. It happens, you know, with anything, you know, unfortunately prices go up over time. But they're still, you know, I think they're still reasonably priced for what they are. And we do have our Scentsy warranty, which is honestly one of the biggest perks about purchasing one of our warmers. So if there's an electrical malfunction or an issue with it, Scentsy's really good on the replacement there. Anyways, so this warmer is, I believe, $25 US. And it is available currently. It's one of the new releases this spring. I don't expect it's just going to disappear. But you never know. We're a few months out from our fall winter catalog for sure, but anything could happen within that time frame. So if you are interested in this, feel free to pick one up from my website. I'll leave the link in the description below, or speak to your consultant, place an order for it. Again, I love these. Sometimes I just use them as night lights. Like I'll actually not use the Scentsy bulbs. I'll go get like these are C7 bulbs. So you can actually go get like the LED half watt, or whatever it is, or 1 watt C7 bulbs in whatever color you want, and put them in there and use them as night lights. Now, granted, if you do that, they're not going to warm wax, but I do actually have 2 or 3 nightlight warmers in my kitchen with just like a warm white LED bulb, not to warm wax, because I have a full-size warmer in there too. I'm crazy. But they're great at night when I don't want to have like the blaring overhead lights, and I don't want to stub my toe if I'm going to get like a midnight snack, or, you know, milk and cookies at night, because apparently I'm Santa Claus in the middle of the night when I want a snack. I don't know. Anyways, that's this warmer. I love it. I hope this video was fun and informative. And again, thanks for tuning in. Consider subscribing if you're new here, and I look forward to seeing you guys in our next video. Take care. Bye.